Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in. This is going to be a video in a really small creek that runs really close to my house. It's actually the creek that I caught my first Tallapoosa bass in. I'll tell you the story on that another time, but I wasn't even fishing for them. I was trying to catch a redfin pickerel, believe it or not, which to this day I've still never caught. But anyway, hope y'all enjoy this. Again, just a quick trip after work. Going out in the small creek by my house and catching some redeye and some red breast sunfish. All right, y'all, we're about 5 minutes from the house, just right outside of Auburn, Alabama. This creek is full of redeye bass as well as red breast sunfish, but redeye bass is going to be the primary target for today. We got about 2 hours till dark. Got a little trail that runs along this creek. Let's see what we can get into. The setup I'm fishing with is super simple. It's a Shakespeare Micro Series ultralight rod. Probably 15 bucks at Walmart. We got a Lose speed spin, laser spin or something, 1000 series, and then we're going to be fishing a little Rebel crick hopper. Super simple setup. Anybody can get into this kind of fishing. Just go to the nearest creek to your house and throw a little Rebel crick hopper or something small in there, and you will more than likely get into some fish really quick. So there he is. Probably a redeye. Yep, pretty one too. Second cast, he popped at the first cast, he missed it, but look at that. Beautiful redeye bass. This is in the Tallapoosa drainage, so these are technically Tallapoosa bass. If you've never caught one of these, clear indicator would be that bluish white crescent behind his eye right there. The fins are going to be a little bluish white as well. He'll have blotches going along his mid-lateral line. It won't be a solid line, and you'll see some coloration in all these fins as well as obviously the red eye, but the main indicator is going to be that crescent right there. Let's let him go. Red breast, I think. Yep. You gotta love springtime when they're all colored up like this and they're spawning colors. In this small little clear creek right here, they really get colored up good. Look at the colors on that guy. Yep. Gotta love fishing in Alabama. Another red breast. I think that first one was a male and this one's a female. Could be the other way around, but they'll get a little bit different colors in the springtime when they're spawning. Oh, that's a good one, that's a good one, that's a good one. Come on out of them rocks. Come on out of them rocks. That's a good one for this creek. That's a good one for any creek. They thrive in here. They're the primary bass species in this type of stream. This flows all the way into the Tallapoosa River, but they come up here where the other bass won't. That is a good one. Beautiful. Probably 10, 11 inches long, fat. Y'all see that stomach on them? Either full of babies or full of crawfish, or both. Just classic specimen right there. The eye crescent, the fins. Love to see that. Let's get them back. Another good thing about fishing for these is even if you don't catch anything, I mean, look at these views. You feel like you're in like kind of a tropical jungle type place almost. It's special. I love the state of Alabama. I'm born and raised here. We have some awesome stuff, but you won't see it unless you get out here and wade around in these creeks, check out what's underneath that bridge you drive over every day for work. But a lot of times it is worth it 100%. It's beautiful. I think that seemed like a bass. I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably keep fishing this, but I feel like maybe I should be fishing a Ned rig. It was a red breast, folks. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I don't think the camera angle was right, but I yanked him dead out of the water. Look at the colors on the face and cheeks of that, and fins, orange tipped, just beautiful fish. Another red breast. Man, it's fun watching them eat it too in this clear water. You just see a flash of color, and next thing you know, they got it. Awesome colors on that fish too. There's a redeye. Yeah, that's a small one. Look at him. But he is still beautiful nonetheless. I love when they have that little, those little black spots on them like that. Real pretty. All right. Let's throw him on bite. This looks so good, but it also looks so difficult to fish. Golly. Snag City. Oh well. Let's give it a go. Yep. Yeah, all these fish in here love these laydowns like this. Just missed one. I think it was a bass. Yep. There's a redeye in there. Small one. That last cast, that's one thing about these little treble hook type baits. They easily get tangled up in themselves and they don't come through the water right, and the hooks are not showing how they should be. All right, let's get him. Golly, I keep missing him. I keep seeing him. He's swiping at it. Come on, hit it. Hit it. I see you. Dang. Dang, 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 dang. It's probably got a bed in there. Doesn't like this thing being near its bed, so maybe we can piss it off enough to get him to bite. Yep, there he is. There he goes. Oh yeah, he was definitely aggressive. He hit at it probably 4 or 5 times before I got him. That was a pretty big one for this creek too, so happy with that. Another red breast. All right, the Ned rig was a no. Let's see what we can do with this little beetle spin right here. All right, got a red breast on the beetle spin. That's a good sign. Wow. Would y'all look at this? My goodness. That is that's the smallest bass I've ever caught by far. A little redeye bass. That's fun. All right, there he goes. So the small one hit that. I want to know if the big redeye bass will hit it. And I guess I should mention too that A big red-eye bass would be 10-12 inches. They don't get much bigger than that. So that fish I just caught right there could have been a year or two old, maybe 3 years old. They grow really slow, and they don't ever get they don't get too big. Another red breast. That one's really colored up. Cool pattern on him or her. I think this is a female. Another red breast. There's a bass. Yeah, this beetle spin is too small. It's only drawing out the tiniest of the bass. So definitely need to go and pick up another what you call her, crick copper or rebel craw or something, one of those little crankbaits. But at the same time, I won't complain about that guy. These fish are absolutely beautiful. One of my favorites for sure.